Hello and welcome. PiotrFX here with the video of a 4th year anniversary of my oldest account. Yes, so I started playing 4 years ago. On this account, yes, that was the first account I had. I've neglected it for a long time. Yes, you've reached the highest level of this achievement, and if nobody knows or somebody don't know, let's look at my other account. So here you see that you normally, yes, it's 1460, and if you will take calculations divided on 365, that's 4 years. Yes, so normally you go towards that goal. So here's 200, less than 200 days, yes, still to get to that point, to reach the maximum. So over half a year, yes. But here, yes, here I started, and then I've joined the guild, which I'm already in. Yes, I'm an educator since yesterday in this guild. So yeah, so what have happened through the 4 years, I would like to show you, yes, in this video. That will be not a short video. We got 14:37, so like 20 minutes to 3 o'clock. But hopefully you don't mind to watch what I was able and how many breaks I did take, and you know, is it worth your time, yes, to spend so much time on the game and so on. So now I started on this world, and then I've opened F. So where's my F? I've opened this world. So this world has 1,443 days. Yes, so it's short, like, you know, not just few weeks. Yes, few weeks, and it will be a 4th year anniversary of this account. I didn't do, like, you know, a lot. Yes, in this town I've neglected it because later I've opened another world which I focused in. I couldn't manage more towns at the time. Yes, so I didn't know how to do it right. So I've opened next account, which was this one here, which is in a virtual future, and I've decided to open a guild because I was in a great guild on F world on Polish, where we were just been before, and I've opened this world. Yes, so here, yes, it's 1,337 days, and I've opened guild called Rock and Roll. So then, because I've opened this rock and roll guild, yes, what have happened was that I put so much focus, you know, on getting it done right, that you know, that it just went nuts comparing to others. You see, it's 21st place right now, and after opening this guild and finding out that I can't play for the vampire, I was trying to recruit people and trying to find people who know more about it, trying to ask people, you know, how to do it, and I start to change eras. So I went into the mode that I went too far away with eras, and I didn't raise the arc, I didn't raise anything. Now my arc is on the 100th level, yes, and it's going to 110 or 120. And it happened just 2 days before the anniversary. And then I've opened G World. I've opened G World because I wanted to open a world where I will stack to eras, you know, low eras, and then I will just develop my town over there rather than holding it back, you know, with let's say with the attack, with arc, with everything, but we'll go with eras. Yes, so here's 1,333 days. Yes. So I've opened this one, and I've decided, you know, like, okay, so what to do, you know. So I've opened another rock and roll guild. Like, that wouldn't be, you know, like, enough. Yes, so like, why you wouldn't? Why you would? It's a lot of time, to be true, you know, running a guild. They are on their own. Both of these rock and rolls are on their own. I don't know, to be true. Yes, I don't want to lie. I don't know why I can't find it. They changed the name, merged with somebody, because I'm not with them for some time. I know that I was looking at them here is, sorry, 12, yes. So I knew they are, you know, like quite high, top 20, both of the guilds, yes. I don't run because if I would run all the guilds, you know, myself, to be true, it's better to find leaders, and each leader have certain position. Like now Ancora made me the educator. Yes, it's easier this way, because if you would have so much on your head, then you can just explode and give up. And after this world, yes, because I was doing fine. Yes, I was doing fine. I was keeping in the Iron Age for a long time, and I've raised my all on these all worlds. Polish are arcs on the 80th level. Yes, if we quickly will go arc 80th. Yes, you see, arc 80th. Yes, that's the next after the G. Yes, and that's. Let's do it here as well, because there is a like, oh no, that's 716 only days. Yes, so it's not that, you know, not that long time. And B world was the next one. Let's do it as well. So this one is 566 days, yes, and arcs are as well on the 80th, yes, 80th level. So as you see, there is something in it that people are raising so much those arcs, because you've got far easier to develop your towns. And here I'm sticking to the Iron Age. My attack is 214 and 214. I've got still more attack to put in, and my GBs are not raised. You see, it's 30% of them, not 50 odd, 60 odd percent. Yes, so it's not 60 of 80th level, it's just basic 10th level of them, and that's 8th level of Terracotta Army. So attack is the first one I've noticed. Then after attack is the forge points, and after the forge points, if you've got at least like 100 forge points, you can start to raise the arc, because then the dearest levels will take you like 6 days, and not let's say not when you've got 40 forge points and then each level takes you like 15 days. Yes, people are saying, oh, I hate it, I just spent 15 days on raising one level. I said, why? Oh, because I've got only 40 forge points per day. I said, why are you not boosting the attack? Let's say Zeus or something, which is cheap to raise, and then you get more attack, you can more fight, you can get more forge points that way. Yes, so that's the opposite way of running things. But attack, then forge points with arc, yes, and then your towns start to be, you know, like efficient. Yes, efficient to the way that if you check, all the GEs are completed on this with a quick fight most of the time. You see, it's finished. It's finished. Yes, finished. It's finished. Everywhere it's finished, because it's, for me, it's cheap. For me, it's quick. Yes. If I'm coming to the world, yes, I've got collection on all of them. As you see, everywhere where you look, GE is finished. Yes. So how long it's taking me to run these towns now? If I'm not extra developing, like I'm not making runs, because I've made some runs. On this town, the last run was on a truss. Yes, so I took the truss to the 50th level. On this F world was a CDM to 65 just a few days ago. Yes, if you check stats for the town outside for stats, FOE stats, then you would know that this was raised from about 40th level. Yes, CDM. On this world, this will have a CDM. Yes, this will have to the, because I've checked, I've got blueprints, so I will take it to 60th, probably not to 65, because there's quite a bit of forge points required later from the 60th level. That's why I'm stopping then, like Cape, you see it's 59th, and then that will stay as well. I want to raise them so I've got more forge points, so I can then, you know, focus on other GBs. Here there's no raids yet, you know, like I didn't marathons with any of them because I don't have so many prints, and I took just arc like a month or 2 months ago, you know, to the 80th level, and now I'm putting forge points into the packs. That's my main goal, but I've raised already Himeji to the 32. Why I did, you know, Himeji so high versus other GBs, because when you change eras, it's really helping you. Yes, really helping you, and I will take it still 40, 50th level probably, because I've got prints now. And Cape, yeah, sorry, and Truss, yes, Truss is really needed as well. So I'm slowly Slowly going with these, and I will start Cape now because I need more fort points. I've got just 200 fort points, I think, about on this world. 172 plus 24 hours, so yeah, so that's 196, yes. But if you will take on top of that from Himeji Castle, from GBG, from GE, fort points, that is average will be over 200 fort points per day in this world, yes. And as you see as well here, I'm doing St. Patrick's event on 2 worlds on Polish, yes. And I was able to see one surprise, event surprise, so that's 1 upgrade. And there are, I didn't put just the building, to be true. 4 of the regular upgrades, so that's 5 total with that surprise box. And there is 3 upgrades, yes, 3 upgrades, sorry, kits from either upgrade or the base building. So we had 5, so that's 8. And 9th will be here on the last task, so it's completed, yes. Same I've got here. I didn't put you know, I didn't put that, it's a place for it, yes. Same story. I'm finishing, you see nearly that here. What else is as well? Yes, I'm just waiting. Once I will collect this one, I will have additional upgrade or kit actually. And it's same story with them, surprise box, blah blah blah, yes. So the St. Patrick's event is not that difficult. You see 4, and that one is 5. 5, that's 6 stars upgrades. So that's 6, and that's 7, 8, and the one will be here, yes, or one will be here. So it's, you see, easily achievable. And on all 3 worlds as well, on British I've done it as well, I've completed it. Same story. That's done. Here is on the 9th level, yes, you can check yourself. 9th level, so it's only 1 level short, so I just wait on the last task. I could have it shorter, but I was doing it my way, and because I was doing it my way, I had to spend more than I could, yes. And here the same story, yes. Same story, tasks are done, you see. So this St. Patrick event for real is not that difficult. It is the most difficult of all, yes. But that's 8th level here. And here is on the 8th level as well, yes. So yeah, so it is, you know, it is a good way of boosting your town to do those events. As you see, the next event won't be that great because it won't have an attack to the boost. You see, I'm not doing it, just I'm not doing settlements that much. I'm doing to the first settlement and to have the 6% of a boost, and then I'm usually neglecting it. Yes, why I'm neglecting it? Because to be true, you know, you need to do 15 times those settlements, and if you do it 15 times, you spend quite a bit of a time on them. So I'm doing settlements only on a few worlds, like here. Yes, here. Let us check what it is. This one. So I need to complete those 3. No, sorry, that's completed. So only 2 settlements. This one and the next one, yes. And that will be me. You know, that will be all Vikings done. I won't do to infinity 34 points, no way. I'll start probably Aztecs because that make more sense in my head. So yeah, so I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to now go through this, but I'm taking my time as well, and then will be the last level, and that's it. You see, so I can say it's worth to do on your main world settlements, but if you want to have more worlds, it's just so time consuming. And about the breaks, how many breaks I did for the 4 years. So I remember I had a break over 6 months. At least once, yes, at least once, if not twice. So real life comes first in my head. Game comes not even second. But if I'm making collection for 8 minutes and then dispatching all the fort points for another 10, so I'm spending in game 18 minutes for sure. And then if I want to do GE per world, it will take me about 5 minutes, I'd say, an additional 5 minutes if I want to do some GBG. Yes, but to be true, I do GBG on some of the worlds and not all the time. That's why I've got on some, you see here, I've done 320 fights, yes, or 292 fights. I haven't done any fights since yesterday, so my attrition is 0. And so yes, I do GBG, but I'm not, you know, like super busy with everything. I've got 1816 of my artillery, yes, available. So you see, so I've got quite a bit of army. I wouldn't have 737 of the heavy units, yes. And the rogues, how many rogues do we have here? Oh, that's the rogues which are attached, and we need the attached. 1685. Yes, so you see, so I've got a lot of army. Why? Because I'm not doing it so much, you know, as I could. It's 58th level as well of a trust. So that's it, you know, that's pretty much it. And I'm only 1465, you know, spot. That's only 74 million. It's really nothing to brag about, because if you would compare, let's say, Arvahal, yes, where you'll get to the, I don't know, 60th spot. Okay, I exaggerated a bit, so 61, 62, let's say. Yes, 74. How many millions do I have exactly? I've got 74, 353. 74, 300. So I would be probably, you know, like just below this guy. So I would be on the 74, 300. No, here. Okay, so I would be on a 622 if I would do it, you know, on the American H world. Yes. But because there is such a big competition on Polish world, you know, I'm really struggling, you know, to like go out sometimes for the few weeks. I can hold the position like I was holding 1480, 1490 this position, and I was holding. I couldn't, you know, go through this. Yes. And then you know, what can you do? Your points are raising, and that's it, you know, that's you. So it's happening. The most important part is those points, because if you get more points, you go and you say I'm 25th. Yes, 25th in my neighbors, where it's really bad, you know, like 25th is really bad. It's okay, yes, because here I'm 8th. Here I'm 13th, yes, because I don't have arc on these worlds. Here I'm 16th. Here you've seen. Here I'm usually in the top 5, so it's, yeah, 3rd. Here I'm 2nd. Then you see, people don't like to plunder you. 10th, yes. And here I'm 17th. So it's depend. You can be in a progressive on the 17th, and you can be in a progressive on the 10, because here you've got 15,000 points, here you've got 11,000 points. So it depends how many points do you have. If you've got more forge points, if you've got more points, then what's happening, yes, you will be raising higher. The higher you are, the least possible is that somebody will try to plunder you. If you want to be plundered, please don't develop your town. Yes, don't, just change eras, and that's you. That's what I did on A world here, which I've spoken about before. And then when I reached Oceanic Future, I deleted all my protection in my town. I just removed everything what was strictly protected, and I didn't leave a single item. Now I've got something, you see here. I've got a wee bits and bobs, but it's not, you know, like not my major focus. The protection of the town is weak. It's like 289 in the virtual future. So it is, you know, it is okay to have a protection if you just hate that somebody will plunder you every so often. But to be true, I prefer to collect on time and not get plundered and let them attack me. I don't give a hoot about it. So I would say, you know, like if you want to build efficient town, put more forge points over there, put more attack, and allow them to plunder this one building. But guess what? And the focus should be on building attack, building forge points, rather than focus being on protecting your town. Because if you will try to protect your town, sooner or later there will be somebody who got a stronger attack, and when you will change eras, you will have more space, and then you will start to spend more space on protecting your town. And there are people who've got like so much space occupied by buildings which are defending their town, and then these buildings don't allow them to use the space for production. So even if they would be plundered with one building per day, and they would lose, let's say, 12 forge points from the terrace farm, they would produce so much more, you know, in this space, like at least 60 or 100 forge points more they would produce every day. They or even more, because I've freed in the Oceanic Future 6 4x4 squares when I've done my you know, removal of those defending buildings. Yes, so 6 times 4x4 squares, that's heck a lot of space. You know, like you get a 4x4 is here, 4x6, so this, yes, so here I freed that. And I can say that, you know, like why you would like to, and that wasn't protection which was like not possible to conquer my town. No, that was only some protection. Yes, so if you want to protect your town, you need to really spend some part of your town. I've seen people with like 30% of the space taken with only the defense. Yes, so it's, for me, it's ridiculous, because you can really even produce 200 forge points over there if lucky, or if you organize well your town. But it's up to everyone what they want. Yes, so you can't say that yes, you have to do it this way, or yes, you have to do it that way. So that's it, guys. I think I've showed you enough. You see, I'm in the Platinum League here. I'm in a Diamond League here. It's everywhere, apart from here, because I'm not in a guild. I'm on my own. Here is a Diamond League. Here is Platinum League, yes. And on the American as well, I'm in the Diamond League. And I'm in our Gold League, yes, because we run in the Rock and Roll ourselves. And here is a Platinum League as well. So as you see, you know, it's possible to run multiple towns. On US, it's no point, because you would have to swap forge points in between towns. As you cannot, it's good to have extra diamonds. So 2 additional towns make sense, but having 5 additional towns or more, for me, there's no sense in my head. And you've got like so many towns, you know, of them. Like, let's check US 0. Yes, you've got so many towns. Why you would, you know, why you would want to okay, playing, look, you've got so many towns. So for me, yes, it's like having a free world is a maximum what I want to on the US world, just to have enough of the diamonds needed for the game. Yes, that's the whole point. And your focus, yes, should be on one world mainly. You shouldn't be on 3 of the worlds. Yes, so 100 days, yes, spend on building attacks, spend on building basic GBs, and then move to another town if you want, because that's just more proficient for you. Yes, if you want to attach to all of the worlds, you will spend a lot of time. I've calculated that I can spend easily like 15 minutes and do everything on my town what I want, if I'm just not focusing on extra development. And I'm spending hours on the same time on the same town, sorry, if I want to develop it well, but don't look at the time. Yes, just spend the time. And then the most is chatting with people occupy hours. Believe me, it occupy hours, and you might not see it, but try to just make a list of what you have to do, and then try to follow that list and go off the minute you see yourself starting to chat with somebody. Say, oh, I'm busy, I'll come back to you tomorrow, and don't speak to them until tomorrow. And check how much time you can spend only by following strictly your list, and you'll be surprised, really surprised, what you can achieve. You can achieve so much more with spending so least time, and that's your choice what you want to do. You want to spend a lot of time on those worlds, or you want to spend minimum time time of those worlds, and then the maximum time what you got spare on your main town. Yes, that's up to everyone to decide, but that's what I see after 4 years of playing Forge of Empires. Yes, and I encourage you to test this theory, like try to test this theory, try to, do it one world your own way and try to do one world my way, yes, of doing things. And just compare these, yes. Here is a list of the basic GBs. That's only the thing which I recommend to new players. Only them, yes. And you don't have to even put Galata, yes. You don't have to put Galata Tower, which now became as a early middle age great building. Before it was non-age, yes, as far as I remember. And those. So what I mean is a Zeus, Cathedral of Ocean, COA, yes, Cathedral of Ocean, CDM, so Castle del Mont. So those three are to the attack. That plus this one is giving you forge points. Then it's really important to have a trust because that's giving you enthusiasm, yes, happiness. And then on top of that, arc to get your benefits of having free blueprints, medals, and forge points. And Temple of Relics you'll get eventually when you just complete as much as you can GE, yes, so it's irrelevant. You don't have to get a single blueprint for the Temple of Relics. You just have to complete GE and you'll get all the set of blueprints. It's all set of blueprints. And that's then after that I like to put Himeji Castle. I don't, because I got here only 100 forge points per day. Yeah, 77 on the days when Druid doesn't pay. When the Druid is paying you, let's see here, yes, if the Druid is paying you 20 forge points more, then of course I've got 20 forge points more, and then will be 25 as well. So then it will be even more, yes, it will be 77, 97, 100, 101 forge points right now this town producing every day when I'm collecting only on time those 24-hour forge points, and 122, let's say, forge points when the Druid is paying, yes. So that's it, and my goal is to raise these two. This will go up to the 20 odd level, yes, and then I remove, you see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ballistas, and I don't want to have more than 1 or 2, yes, no way. I prefer to keep 2 because when the events are coming and I want to do the event, I don't have a space because space is taken by those event buildings and other stuff, and I've got only a wee bit of a space for the blacksmiths. So then how you will take space to build, let's say, building, there is a requirement, build goods building, how you will build it, because you've got no space. That's why I'm putting in purpose more of a buildings on my towns. Like here I've got goods, yes, still, or I've got a lot of artillery, so I can remove either or and have this space, yes, because otherwise I wouldn't have the space. See, I've got only here, and I've opened new because Druid paid me like a lot of medals, so I was able to, comparing to other towns is not a lot, but to this town, yes, a lot of medals, so I was able to unlock an additional one. So I've got this space and I'll be keeping it till the end of the event. But normally I wouldn't have that, that space for the events, yes. So what I would do is I would remove goods building, which I don't need anyway. I'm needing goods for the guild more than for myself at the moment, because I'm only, the last 3 attempts I need to negotiate, yes, these 3 I need to negotiate. The rest was fighting all the way long. So then you've got this space. I've got here the same. No, here I don't have this extra space, to be true. I only have it now as well because I was able to get, I've got diamonds, I can unlock another one because I was able to get it from metals. Yes, so I've put it before. I didn't put the Druid in purpose because I didn't have that space. So now because I've got this space here, I was able to put the Druid in town. On Arvahal, I've got, look, artillery, a heavy unit, artillery, and artillery. Yes, so I can always use that space to build, or I can delete blacksmiths, yes, and put here, yes, and I can finish off the events. And my era production buildings are those slave builders, these ones, which normally produce only 15 goods, but I do not hesitate, just cancel it and just get them deleted. Please notice that I got 456 from basic collection in town only, and I got 540 goods per day, yes, only from collection. That's it, nothing else. So this town is producing heck a lot of goods which I don't use at all, almost, yes. I need only a few goods for 7 attempts for my space carrier. That's it, because it's needing 7, so I don't do even every day those attempts. Sometimes it's just neglected. I'm doing only the Himeji Castle ones, which is 8, I think. 8, yes. And you see, so that's it. So hopefully now you see how I understand this game after so much time. I might focus with one more episode, yes, on GBs, yes, importance of GBs, levels of GBs, and maybe I will create some list, you know, for use. When is good, when is worth for you, if you look at the performance, when is good to put each great building, yes. You can then check yourself which way you want to go, because you might go for a goods or as a trader is, or you might want to go for the attack, or you might want to go for I don't know, like just chill out game, yes, and then you don't need fighting as much as the other person. So I would if I will find the time, I will create this like a list, yes, which building when, and then as a trader, as a fighter, or chill out, yes. Then you can have an example, because you will lose heck a lot of performance if you will do other ways, yes, other way around. And there's no such tutorials, I think, you know, explaining well. I've seen they say, oh, you should do this and that, yes, but they never explain why, like why you should build this first and second that and third that, and don't build this one like TT, yes. It's so unworth to build this building nowadays. I've got 49, see 41 still, 8s to get some rewards. So then when I'm clicking, I've got goods, but guess what, you can buy cheaper these goods than you can produce them for TT. So it's, you see, you've got goods when you click on aiding, but it's dearer than you would just go and get these goods, and that's why TT is not worth anymore as it was before. So there are buildings which were worth, yes, like Chateau Frontenac. It was such a great building. It was wowing great building. Now, if you run only one world, it's still valuable. Don't get me wrong, it's still valuable if you run only one world. But if you've got multiple worlds, it's so useless. You would have to spend so much time, you know, like history here, repetitive task. Yes, that's the task. So let us, now it's a delay, that's why it's slower. Delay has been added to the Forge of Empires because people were using software which allows you to do quickly those recurring tasks. See, so now there are medals. It's so slow that it's just another reason for you to not use it. And I'm thinking about deleting on all other worlds Chateau Frontenac, because I really don't use it. Do we have anything? No, it's empty. You see Axis using on Polish, on British use. What is used for? Let us put for on British. I mean on English. Sorry, language servers. You see what I did? I placed 4. I placed 4. I went out of the thread. I re-entered the thread. I'm entering Great Building because nobody else put anything of that. We put 95 because it's 90%, not our arc 92. So it's a 95, and we will gain 1 forge point. 95. Click blue, sorted, yes. But oh, Armani, are you my friend? No, you're not my friend. He don't have invites. I got already 80. So do we know each other? Like, I don't think so. Okay. Oh, we know you're contributing to my I can't delete you. That's bad. Savage. Press. Let's delete this fella. Okay. Let us re-enter over there. Jordan took one. Okay, we will take second one. But we need to send an invite. In Polish, that invite has been sent in a shorter way. Okay, and what we've got above 4, 3, 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay, so we should put clear or X. Going out, re-entering, going to this use. Second, it's green and yellow means it's a safe blocked spot, primed spot. Yes, 380. And repetitive, yes, recurring has been made. Okay, so now you see, now it's taking you this time to come here. You've got 22 golden rice. Yes, gold rice or golden rice. I don't know how it's called actually on in English. How it's translated actually, because it should be golden rice. See, and it's taking you so much time to do it with this delay. So that's why Chateau Frontenac lost its worthless. It's worth, yes, it's worthless for me right now, and I don't want to do so much, because if I've got now 5 people surf quickly, I will waste too much time on it. So this was a great building. Now it's a weak building, like really weak building. Yes, it's far better to get Himeji Castle, a space carrier if you've got more time and you want to negotiate. Yes, but avoid this if you've got more worlds. If you've got only one world and you can spend so much time on those recurring. How it's called actually? Story. Skewers, people, story, bonus. Don't have here. I've got recurring. Recurring quest. Sorry, guys. It's just I don't use this word. That's why. That's it. I won't be telling you about more GBs. That was just an example. Yes. So you can block as well these quests if you will get on a map in the industrial. And if you will hit the if you will hit, first you do this map, yes, then with that map you take in the ship, yes, and you enter this map. Oh no, sorry, one more map, industrial, here, this map. And if you will unlock this Las Penas, if you will unlock it, what will happen if you're not in the industrial era and you don't have technology, modern roads uncovered, and you will go on that Las Penas, you will block your recurring tasks. You'll block them. You won't be able to do these recurring tasks. So then what you have to do, you have to go into the industrial, get all those technologies, and then you will be able to get to the point where you can get them back. Yes, if you want to avoid it, when you enter with a ship, do up to here, get the expansion. Yes, even I think you can get those ones done, but don't open or don't scan or don't infiltrate these two. Don't really touch them. Go through this here. Yes, and then the ship will come and you will be able to get to progressive era map because you will stack. Okay, guys, that's a lot of information in one video. Hopefully, you know, there is some value in it. I know it's a long one. I know it's 4 years of knowledge, 4 years of experience. So hopefully there is some value for you. And thank you. I will try to make more videos for you. Please remember, it's not a commercial channel, so I'm not doing like other channels. I'm just trying to fill in the gap and give you the extra value which you couldn't otherwise. Okay, so thank you guys, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.